go and watch that one. I'm going to show you the reason why I went live earlier, because today's National Drawing Day, and I've already posted a picture up. So this is what I drew earlier. You can go and watch it back. There we go. So hopefully, yeah, I was inspired by Swiftbeats and Bronx Viking Al to draw, because hopefully next week we're going to be playing a game of Super Mario Kart. So yeah, I just need to you need to download the game. I think you need to play some sort of cup before you can like play multiplayer, and then once you've done that, then you can. I think it's on the Apple Store and Android as well. So yeah, we did that one earlier. Well, I did that one earlier. So it only took 30 minutes, so I'm happy with that. But today, we're going to be making something that I promised you a couple of weeks ago. The reason I've not done it is because I didn't have any more avocados. I didn't have anything to use them for. So I've basically got here some avocado seeds. Now, I should warn you, if you eat these whole, it's very bad. They could poison you and you could die. I found out. They're full of potassium, the vitamin A, vitamin C. I saw the title, but now I'm intrigued. Yes, Ellie. So yeah, avocado tea. If you've never tried it, I've never tried this before, but I want to give it a try. I did have another seed somewhere. I think I might have thrown it away, but it doesn't matter, because you can use the more avocado seeds you use, obviously the more vitamins you're going to get out of the seeds. But do not eat these. Do not eat these whole. We're not going to be eating them. We're just using the vitamins that come off the seeds. Okay. You've just paused your movie. Okay, well, it won't be too long. Shouldn't take too long. So first things first, then, is we need to put these into some hot boiling water. We need to let them soften down. So I will spin you around down like this. So really, really simple. We're going to take some hot water. So you want to fill this right to the top, or enough so that it doesn't simmer over. Okay, and then we're going to turn this on. So this might take a while just to heat up. I know Darby was intrigued by this, because a lot of times we do a lot with avocados, but we never know what to do with the seeds. So we're going to put both these seeds just into some hot water. Okay, and we're going to let it boil for about 5 minutes, between 5 to 10 minutes. So if you want to go back to your movie, you can do for 10 minutes, because it's going to take that long. And then what we're going to do then is, once it's boiled, we're going to take them out. Okay, we're then going to chop them up. So take the skins off. We can keep the skins on, actually. The skins will come off naturally. And then we'll add them back into the pan. We'll add some more water. And then we take out the avocados. And then what's left is the avocado tea. And it's that simple. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Whilst I've got you here as well, I'm just going to let you know what I've been doing over the last couple of hours. I took some of this, the chicken pieces that I had. I've been marinating a nice big piece of chicken, if you can see that, with a lot of spices. So that's going to go in the oven shortly, because I'm doing a roast beef dinner with Yorkshire puddings. So we might as well do the Yorkshire pudding mixture whilst I'm here. Okay. So as I said, that's because we need to let it simmer and boil for at least 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, before we can do anything else. So it's really, really simple. Really, really simple. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. Do you like my... If you could all come live today and do a drawing, this is what I did earlier. So we did this in 30 minutes. So if you can all do a 30-minute drawing video of something you like, just, if you've got a photograph or a picture, a magazine or anything, just draw for 30 minutes something that you like or that inspires you. And that would be great. Hashtag drawing day, so we can find you on Haps, and then post a picture of your drawing. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can go and watch the replay back if you want to watch that back. So yeah, 10 minutes for them. Let's do some Yorkshire puddings then. If you don't know what Yorkshire puddings are, they're not Yorkshire pudding. They're not puddings. It's basically a savoury savoury dish. So I've made these many times before. Let me just find my ingredients. Because you're going to need plain flour, eggs, and milk. So, do you still do Weight Watchers? Last time I was on here, I did wait. I'm not doing Weight Watchers at the moment, but I have taken on board. Sort of, I know what foods I eat regularly, and I know how many points they have. So I kind of stick to the same. I'm still sort of on the plan, but I'm not paying for it, if that makes sense. So, but I've managed to maintain my weight, which is what I was happy with, which was 12 stone. So when I first started Weight Watchers, I was on 14 stone. So I've lost 2 stone in 3 months, just by eating healthy meals, eating fresh, cutting out sugar, cutting down on bread is the biggest thing. You don't need as much bread. I swapped to wraps. More vegetables because they're 0 points. So you can have fruit, 0 points. I was surprised though by avocados because avocados are actually 12 points per avocado. So just be careful. You might think that they're really healthy, but they're actually not very healthy for you. So don't have them all the time. Don't think you're having avocados. But they are. So we're going to make the tea from the seeds, which has vitamin A, potassium, vitamin C, I think, as well, or vitamin D. I can't remember. So we're just making the tea, guys. Let's make some Yorkshire puddings then, as well. So really simple. Whoops. Let me spin you around. So give me a reaction in the chat if you've ever made Yorkshire puddings before. They are simple to make. They're also known as as Alexis calls them, Dutch baby pancakes. Okay, hopefully that connection's all right. But we do them. We don't put any sugar in them. We just put them in the oven. So this is how to make them. Being in Yorkshire, so we're going to take some plain flour, and you're going to fill a bowl up about a quarter of the way. So I never measure out, but a quarter of your bowl, 1/4. How's the connection, guys? Hopefully you can see that all right. So we've got our plain flour. Okay, we're going to add some salt and pepper. So some salt there. And then we're going to add the pepper. Come on to watch avocado tea, and then you end up watching me do Yorkshire puddings. It's crazy, isn't it? So flour in there. Now we're going to add some eggs. Now the more eggs, the better. But I'm only going to use 3, which is sort of the average amount. So if you think about if you buy a small pack of eggs, if you're a person that buys a small pack of eggs, like 6, half a dozen, then you obviously want eggs on a morning. So they usually say 8 eggs is what you preferably need, but I don't use that many. So I'm just going to crack these eggs into my mixture. So how are we doing for time? Another 5 minutes. We want the avocado seeds to be soft until the skin starts to come away. Okay, so we've got 1 egg in there. Let's add another. Yeah, so what I'm making is Yorkshire puddings, doing roast beef, we're doing an onion gravy, stuffing, we're going to have some roasted or maybe boiled carrots, boiled parsnips, or maybe not actually roasted parsnips because they're the best ones, and some broccoli, green beans. So a bit of a Sunday lunch. I don't usually do a Sunday lunch, but I thought why not? It's a bit like a Christmas dinner really without the turkey. So that's what we like to do here. So 3 eggs in there. Let me just wash my hands. They're my favourite, but I do it the lazy way and get them from Tesco. Probably you've made them only once. You should make them though, because I do find it's more of an achievement really. The more you practice doing them, the better they get. And I actually don't mind buying them from a supermarket either. So whenever I make a stew, I've put all that effort into making a stew, and the last thing you want to do is sort of make more effort for yourself. So I will go to a supermarket and get the small ones sometimes, but sometimes you can't beat making your own. So we've we've got some plain flour, salt, and 3 eggs. And then what we're going to do is whisk this up. So where's my whisk gone? And then you're probably thinking, where's the milk? Yeah, the milk's coming. So what we do is put the whisk in the centre, gradually add the milk and start to turn. And then add a little bit more. I think this should be the next Haps challenge. How to do Yorkshire puddings. That would be great. I know the current one is pizza. So if you're making pizza, we might do a pizza actually. There's a very quick way of making pizza if you want to do the challenge, guys. And it's natural Greek yogurt, low-fat Greek yogurt, with a cupful of flour. I think it's plain flour. Was it self-raising flour? I can't remember now. What did I use? I think it's plain flour. No, well, no, it's I can't remember now. Add a little bit more milk. I'll find that out for you guys because when we make it. Because if you're using plain flour, you can always add baking powder to it to make it self-raising. Because not a lot of places in the world don't sell self-raising flour. So whisk all this up. And then the trick to Yorkshire puddings is we put a tea towel over it and leave it out. Okay, that's pretty much it. Some people put it in the fridge. I don't do that. My mum used to do that. Well, she still does actually, but I think it depends on your oven though at the end of the day. It's not so much about the mixture, it's about your oven. Your oven's got to be really hot. And when you pour the mixture in, it's got to go into oil. You can't be... I tried them without oil. They just didn't rise. And the oven's got to be really hot. And I preferably put them on a top shelf, not on a middle shelf. Now, you might think that's quite like loose. It's meant to be like that because it thickens up if it's being left out. So the longer... If you want these to go straight into the oven, then I would put them in the fridge. Definitely, you can put it in the fridge for 20 minutes just to thicken it up, really. You can add a bit more flour. But I like to leave mine out. Okay, so I've got any questions on Yorkshire puddings, guys? Anything about Yorkshire puddings? Any questions at all? Right, this boil. So just give that a really good mix. And whisk it up well. Sometimes if you don't whisk it up too much, they won't rise. And get all that flour out there as well. Okay, so that's done. Let's put my other flour away. Should do a pizza, shouldn't we? Have I got any yogurt? Let me just check. No, I'll have to go to the supermarket tomorrow and get some. Okay, so that's the mixture. I'm going to pop that to one side, put a tea towel over, and I'll spin you back round and we shall finish the rest of the tea. So just like that, put that to one side. Okay, so I'm going to spin you back round, okay? So it's boiling away nicely. We want it to be nice and soft. Some of the skin's starting to come away. But 5 to 10 minutes, just so the seed is nice and soft. Okay, let me just check how it's doing. Yeah, they're still rock hard. So it definitely needs to boil longer. I also got this as well. I don't know if you can see this. This is called a lemon and herb peri peri sauce that I might put over my chicken later. So I'm gonna do some. As I said, I've got the chicken as well, so that's gonna go in the oven. So I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, we've got a few minutes to wait for this. You could, if you're doing it in a steamer pot, put the lid over the top so it does soften a bit quicker. But you've got to imagine that they're like potatoes. So where's that one from? This was from Home Bargains. Home Bargains. It's lemon and herb peri peri sauce. I thought it was the Nando's one actually, and I picked up the wrong one because they had all the Nando's sauces next to it, and I accidentally picked this one up. So, but I'll give this a try. It's got water, white wine vinegar, rapeseed oil, onion puree, garlic puree, cayenne pepper, parsley, lots of different spices, chilies as well, rosemary. So I'm looking forward to trying that. And also yesterday, you know, I cook a lot with Simply Cook. Well, Simply Cook, you can get obviously you can get your 4 recipes for free under free delivery, which is on my link in the bio. But if you, they're doing a promotion as well where you can get 3 bags of different spices, which is the flavor pots that I like, and they come in the bags. So similar to Alexis's taste buds. I asked the question yesterday. If you're listening, Alexis, I asked you like how many grams are in each bag, just so I could work out if they were a small size or a large size. And the actual bags are 75 grams. Now Alexis's taste buds are. She said they were only 68 grams. So we're actually getting more spice in the bag. Now then, the ones that Alexis has are quite big bags. So the promotion is three types of spices for £5, which I thought was really really good. So I thought we'll give that a try. Now look at this, guys. Can you see the colour of the water is changing? The colour of the water is changing, which is what we want. But we're going to soften these down. We're going to cut them up, and then we're going to put them back into the pan. Hello, Sarah. Good morning. So we're doing avocado tea. The water's changing. I think if it didn't change, I'd be slightly worried. But the water's changing. We're gonna also add some more water back into this. Let's have a smell. Oh, it smells really nice. It's quite a woody smell. But remember, do not eat the seed. You only want to boil the seed to get out all the vitamins and the potassium, and then we're going to strain this. We need to cut them up, put it back in the pan, and then we'll put it into a cup. Yeah, give it a try. Well, I've not tried it yet myself, but I'll let you know how it tastes. Sarah, did you see my drawing earlier? Go and watch the replay back. What do you think? We did this morning. Can you guess who it is? It's not the best in the world, but a 30-minute drawing's not too bad. Yeah, probably. Can you see how it's changing colour? Can you see the colour? It's changing to a sort of it's like a rhubarb colour, like a pink, like a raspberry colour. Now you can boil it longer. The longer you boil it, the more flavoursome it will come out as, I think. So we want it so it's nice and soft, so we can cut it up in half. So let me just check. 1 second. Oh, it's getting there. It's actually getting soft. So it is getting softer. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, so we'll give it a few more minutes, then we're going to take these out, and then we're going to cut it up. But you don't want to burn yourself, so make sure you've got proper tools like this. But look at the colour. So always keep your seeds, guys. You don't need to waste any of the avocado. And apparently this is really good for you. This really lots of health benefits. And it's something different as well. You don't really see avocado tea, do you, in the supermarket? Look at the colour on it. I'm really surprised by the colour. I wonder what's making it change colour. So 2 or 3 more minutes. It's got a really nice smell. Oh, actually, yeah, we've left it longer now. So, okay, so we're going to take this out one by one. I'm going to cut this in half, okay, and put it back in. So let me just. Oops, got to be really careful it doesn't roll away. Let it cool down first. Try not to stab yourself. There we go. So it's a bit like a potato. Don't know if you can see this inside. It's still very hot. You see that, guys? Oops. It's like a miniature potato. I'm going to cut it into quarters. Remember, do not eat this. Poisonous. And we're going to add this back in with the skins on as well. And then we're just going to do the second one. And then you want to boil this again for about 5 to 10 minutes. I saw this on YouTube and I thought, wow, I'm going to have to try this. Oh, it's running away. So you've got to soften them down first, then add them back into the pan, and then we're going to add some more water. It's got really quite a strange smell to it. You can keep all the skins in just like that. Let's pop them back in. Keep the skin in as well. And then we're going to let that boil again for another 5 to 10 minutes. Let's add some more water. Because it loses its water when it evaporates. And then we're going to get a strainer or any sort of strainer will do. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you're going to make this. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but it's got a nice smell to it. Let me get a strainer out. About 10 minutes for this. So does anybody have any questions at all? Any questions at all? I think you can have this with milk as well if you wanted it to. Maybe we'll try it one without milk and one with milk, and just to see what it tastes like. Are you sure this won't be poisonous? No, it's not poisonous. But good question though. If I end up in hospital later, you'll know why. No, I think it's only poisonous as if you don't boil it. So like with anything, you're killing off any bacteria, viruses, anything like that. And I think that's anything you boil. You've worried me now, Ellie. You've worried, but there were loads of videos on YouTube about it, so I'm sure if it was poisonous, then they should have been taken down. I think though, because you're boiling it, that's getting rid of any bacteria, which it's got a really nice smell to it. Yeah, so 10 minutes minimum, 10 well, as long as it's boiling and soft, 10 to 15 minutes. Then cut it up, put it back in, and boil it, and then we'll strain it through. Make sure there's no hard bits. Shall I get a nice cup? Let's get a nice cup to put this in. Where's the cups gone? Got a nice cup behind. My teapot. Teacup, sorry, not teapot. Give that a rinse. There's still also a possibility that I might not even like this. So, but we're going to test it and see what it tastes like. So another few more minutes. Thank you so much for all your patience. So another few minutes. Oh, you like the teapot? You like the cup? It actually comes with its. Well, it's bone china, but it actually came with its own teapot on the top. So I use it at Christmas time because it's very festive. I should say, let me know where you're coming in from, guys, and make sure to subscribe to each other. I'm just trying to think of what to make for next month's food Saturday. It's grilling and chilling, so I don't know whether to do a steak. I don't know whether to do something on the George Foreman grill, which is actually here. I'll show you. You never see the George Foreman grill, but it's there. Look, underneath, just here. You see it? And then I have this side, and then I have the grill side on the left. I used to use it all the time for bacon, but now I like to put my bacon in the oven. So we're back on. So we're going to take out these in a minute. God knows what this is going to taste like. I might pass out. It's got a different taste to it. Well, it's got a different smell to it. Okay, I'm going to turn this off now. Okay, so let's take out the. Well, we're going to strain it through, so this is what you want to watch. Are you ready then, guys? Let me know if the connection's okay before I start to pour it out. Are we all right, guys? Give me a thumbs up. Send me a high award. No, I'm joking. Give me a reaction if we're ready and you can all hear me. So we're going to take our strainer just like this. Hi Alexis, thanks for coming in. So this is avocado tea. Let's pour this through then. Actually, I should put it into a jug really. Let's put it into a jug, it'll be a little bit safer. If I can find my jug. Won't be a second, guys. I've lost my jug now. What did I do with it? Oh, there. It's behind the camera. Okay, so I'm going to pour this into a jug first. Do it over the sink. So I don't. Wow, look at the colour. Look at the colour on this. Avocado tea. Look at that colour on there. You all see that? But we're still going to need to strain it through. So, here we go. There we go. What do we think, guys? Look at that avocado tea. So I'm going to pop that to one side. Let's lift this up. Are we ready? This is my drawing from today, Alexis. Look, we did drawing day. You have to go and watch the replay back. Can you guess who it is? So remember to do a broadcast today, guys, for drawing day. So it doesn't matter what it is, anything you like, anything that inspires you. It's Mario. Okay, so let's have a taste then. All in the taste test. God, this is hot. So this is the avocado tea. Look at the colour. So I like the colour. It's got a funny smell to it. You have to strain it out. You don't want to be eating any of the poisonous. I think it is poisonous, is the seed. So let's have a little taste. It's very, very hot. Let's see what it tastes like. I'm kind of imagining it to be like rhubarb, but I don't think it's going to be like rhubarb. So we're going to taste it first without the milk, because we might add a little bit of milk to this. So are you ready then, guys, before I burn my face off? Ooh. It's quite floral. Obviously, it's really, really hot. That has got a nice little sweetness to it. I would accidentally poison myself. Don't say that, Alexis, otherwise I won't be here tomorrow. I'll end up in hospital. Oh no, I've not put any sugar in. No, I might put some sugar in though. No, actually, I don't think I need any sugar, but you could do if you wanted to. It's quite different. It doesn't really have much of a taste to it, I'll be honest with you, but I think that's because it's really hot. Because it's quite hot. But it's different. At least it's not like water, you know, when you've just put, say, some lemon and mint in some tea leaves or something, you know, when there's no taste. It has a little bit of a taste to it. It's quite floral. It's got a really funny smell to it as well. But it's different and it works. It actually has more flavour than some of the other. You know, it actually has some flavour in. So there we go, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let this cool down, obviously, and then because you always get a different taste when it's cooled down. Shall we try it with milk? Because you can actually have milk in this as well. I don't know what that's going to be like. But I don't personally think you need any milk. Don't forget, I've got a full jug of this tea, so it will change the colour of this completely. So just going to a little bit of milk. Oh wow, it's like magic. Look at the colour. Maybe I put too much in. Let's give that a stir. Okay, it's definitely changed colour now. So we've now gone to a sort of whitish pinkish colour. That's actually not too bad, actually. I like both. Actually, that's not too bad. Some people like a really milky tea, and it's kind of like that. It's like you can buy these special teas now. I think they come is it like kombucha or something like that? You know, these special teas, like there's loads of different names of them, like Thai tea, and sometimes they put milk in them. Like they have quite a lot of milk in their tea, and it's kind of like that. It's actually not too bad. And obviously avocados, they sort of come from that area anyway, don't they? I think, like in Asia and South America and places like that. So they do actually drink this sort of tea. So I can kind of guess where the flavours come from. I'm slightly worried about poisoning myself now, though. Now you mentioned it. I've never had this tea before. Go and give it a try. So as I say, I've added milk to this one. We've put the avocados in. I've just put it into a jug. This is the colour of it. Okay, so we've got what we did was we boiled the seeds. I only used 2 seeds, so if you're using 3 seeds or 4 or how many, you use quite a lot, you'll get a much deeper flavour. But look at the colour of it. Keep the skins on and everything, and then once they're boiled, take them out, cut them up, pop them back in. They're like miniature potatoes, and then you want to add some more water once it starts to boil, and then strain it out and then put it into your tea and drink it when it's hot. So there we go, guys. Look what I've got, Melanie. Just so I'm showing you Pyrex. So yeah, give that a try, guys. So thank you for watching. You've seen me make some Yorkshire puddings as well today, so you should be an expert of making those. And I shall see you when I'm back on tomorrow for the quiz. So hopefully you can join me for tomorrow for the quiz. Not decided what quiz it will be yet. Maybe a movie quiz. But saying that, tomorrow is the opening of all our pubs. So our pubs are going to be open inside, or restaurants are going to be open inside from tomorrow. We've got cinemas opening up as well. And this will be the first time anything's been open since possibly October. So last year. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go straight to a cinema, if I'm honest with you. But not because I've not had my vaccine yet. So I'm going to wait until I've had my vaccine to sort of do anything like that. So thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. Have a really great day. Thank you for the awards. And I shall see you on another broadcast. And catch you then. Bye.